Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. And yes, today we have a special guest once again. It's Mitchzz, who we actually had a video of a couple of weeks ago where he did the world record in the Alaska. I will leave a link to that video down here in the description. So Mitch is, I think that we can all expect that he's a good player. And this is him in the Tier 9 Premium Pan-European Friesland. And speaking of Pan-European, I can't wait to get those Swedish ships, more meatballs into the game. Or as we say in Sweden, på Ikea, där köper man köttbullar. And that's, in Ikea, you buy meatballs. Easy as that. Okay, so that's the Swedish lesson done. I've just ordered a new PC chair as well, because my current chair is just fucked up. The tilt function has no lock to it anymore. Oh, look at this. Mitch is detected. Someone is capping. He's pushing in, and that DD, the Shimakaze, is of course smoking up. That's quite a disadvantage when you're dealing with the Friesland, because he could just pop his hider, which I'm quite surprised that it hasn't done. No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, he didn't need to use it. And we can just see, this is the trademark of the Friesland. The Friesland doesn't have any torpedoes, but it has two guns with two barrels, and they just spam. Close to 1 second reload. And yeah, that Shima doesn't want to be in this cap anymore. Friendly aircraft carrier is actually spotting for him, and that's a nice thing. Okay, the Shimakaze got away for right now at least. Oh, someone is torpedoing from behind. That's always a no-no. Who the fuck? That's a Mogami, of course. It's often a Japanese cruiser who is dropping torps from behind. Never do that when you have a friendly ship pushing. Look at that. I wonder if that was a calculated risk to just sit there and hope that it wasn't hit. I'm not sure, to be honest. But otherwise, if it wasn't calculated, well done. Well done. And even if it was calculated. Dalsas has some pretty low ass plating, so he takes actually quite a lot of damage from the Friesland. And here you can see the firing angles on the Friesland is actually quite bad. Quite bad, to be honest. But even one turret leaves higher DPM than most of the enemy destroyers. Okay, that turret is of course already burning. Mitch will have to evacuate his smoke right here because of those Shimakaze torpedoes. I think we can assume that it's the Shima who got them. But it has taken the cap so far, 30k damage. And so far, none of the team has lost a ship. Is it the friendly ship torping once again? A bit more calculated torpedoes than just widespread through the cap, still. And Mitchzz isn't burning anymore. How will Mitch react to that? He will of course try to set more fires, and that's the first one. And just keep spamming. And the Friesland actually has okay AP as well, but where it really shines compared to other DDs, except the gunpowder. I mean, there are DDs with high gunpowder as well, other DDs that is, but the AA on the Friesland, I mean, even tier 10 carriers refuses to hunt the Friesland, because you have defensive fire and you have an amazing AA suit. It's actually quite comparable to likes of Booster and Minotaur. It just blaps enemy planes. I have shot down tier 10 carriers planes, full squadrons, without them being able to do a thing about it. That Tirpitz is probably quite dead, I would think. Will Mitch get the kill? Yeah, he did. Okay, let's just move on. 2 caps to 2 caps. Mitch's team has actually lost 2 ships. That's not amazing, and especially not since it's a battleship and a cruiser. That demon is just sitting there like a fucking pleb. Sorry for swearing, I shouldn't do that. My wife left her phone in here. Sorry for that inconvenience, but that's life. Okay, Enemy Republic, he can of course use his front turrets to just shoot at him. And it's not bad. You can see the damage. It racks up pretty quick. With only one turret, okay. Let's see if we can see something about the AA. Yeah. Of course he had help from a Des Moines there. And he wasn't fully broadsided to the planes, which actually is the best way to go. He's detected by something. Is that the Shima? Oh, La Fantasque. Taking it a bit slow right here. And asking the Des Moines for a radar.
Attention, reporting a target position. Affirmative.
Okay. Really have to use a smoke for this. Because the Friesland actually doesn't take damage that well. It's not hard to kill a Friesland, but it's hard to survive its true Dakka power. I mean, even a Haragomo will struggle to keep up with the gun power of this one. You can see the reload right now. 1.1 or 1.0 seconds, I believe. And I hope that Mitchzz will destroy AP here so we can actually see the massive firepower of the AP. But I don't think that we will. Because the AP isn't bad at all.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
This. Doesn't even look at the torpedoes. I haven't done anything to the camera in this game. I'm just looking at it the way Mitchzz played it. And he's so lucky with the torpedoes. So lucky. He's always well positioned considering torpedoes. Okay, Kremlin got killed, but still Mitchzz just kept firing. Okay, enemy Missouri. And the Missouri of course has radar. But it's a 9K radar as far as I know. I don't have the Missouri, I would actually like to try it. Just to see if it's better than the Iowa. Enemy Alsace is pretty much surrounded right now. Everyone is hiding behind Mitchzz smoke and no one is spotting. That's the thing about this DD. This isn't spotting DD. This is a DPM DD. You can hunt DDs, you can hunt cruisers, you can hunt battleship. Your sole role is to use your AA and your guns to actually kill ships. I think that Missouri did radar a bit early, so he pretty much didn't have any radar time left when Mitchzz was finally spotted. More fire. Oh, Missouri actually damaged con 1 fire. I believe that will be a mistake. Let's see if we can get any more fires on that Missouri. Just raining in the damage. I mean, it's 1k every second. 10 seconds is pretty much 10,000 damage. And with AP right here, he probably do a bit more. That Missouri is of course pretty pissed at him, and there you can see how much damage he takes. That's another fire. 9 fires so far this game. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, I have the Friesland as well. But, oh, another fire. But I am really bad at it because I tend to overextend with it. And I tend to end up in situations where I need to face like 2 or 3 ships. And that's something that you can't really do close up in this ship. Because You're really good at killing, for example, you're good at dealing a lot of damage, of course, but you can't really end ships that quickly. I mean, you can burn down a battleship pretty much easy if he doesn't shoot back. You can kill a cruiser and a DD easy if they don't shoot back. So that means that you pretty much have to stay in your smoke and do the best you can to try to survive. I tend to overextend and don't have any spotting, so I can't use the smoke for other things than getting back. And then, even though that you can kill pretty much all the planes in the game pretty easy, the CV always have time to spot it for a bit. It's just when he gets closer. Okay, will he use defensive fire? Yeah, now he did. Now those planes should be dead. I should actually be quite surprised if they get to launch the full torpedo squad.
Smoke generator started.
Okay, didn't get all of them. But yeah, I always tend to die. My damage record in this ship is so low. I mean, Mitch has passed my record for so much. And that's because I play this like I play a British light cruiser. I have the torpedoes to actually block the area. You use the torpedoes. But this ship doesn't have them, of course. And that means it's so freaking hard to actually block big health pool ships in your vicinity. You just need to keep kiting them. And this ship, it isn't fast. It's not a 40 knot DD. So you can really get wrecked so easy. Because likes of Shimakase gearing, the French DDs of course, and I think even the German DDs can keep up with you pretty easy. That makes it really hard to survive in this ship. He's of course trying to help his teammate shooting down planes at least. I don't know if that's a really good CV player, but I tend to drop planes in a faster rate in this ship. Might be a build as well, that I'm building my captain skills differently than he does. Spot useless DDs. Useless DDs. I wonder if he means Mitch, because Mitch has actually racked up 211,000 damage, 2 kills, 12 fires, 1 solo capture, and they are in a big lead. I mean, they have more ships and pretty much double the points. So I don't know, why would he be useless?
Torpedoes,
Yes, you know
direct front.
that you're useless. Both. Okay, he means... Oh my god, he's actually meaning that they should spot what? What should they spot? And I mean... Oh my god. I just love salt players who don't know what the rules of the ship is. This is a spotting ship. I mean, right now Mitch is probably the one spotting that Targo. At least until that Targo started shooting. He doesn't have that much health, and I don't know, did he get a fire? I don't think he got a fire. I mean, this game is a win. Why cry about your team? Apparently your team did what was needed to win the game. I just can't understand those players who complain. It's like players who cry when they overextend and get killed. Why didn't I have support? Well, you were alone on that flank. Don't try to attack. Hide away. Yeah, enemy Yamato. He can't of course shoot right now, but he will soon be spotted. Only 6.4 detection range. He could actually kill that Shima pretty easy, I think. Didn't have to. Game was ended. Pretty good game, I would say. And if we check, I only have the victory screen. he did pretty well, I think. 17,000, almost 18,000 XP. I mean, that's probably a daily booster and the camo and the flag. I don't know. I got arsonist and high caliber, really good. And then almost 220,000 damage, 2 kills, 1 single cap, 13 fires, 1 defend, 8 planes. I mean, this is just a solid Friesland game, and I mean, Friesland can do so much more than this. But it's an amazing little ship. You just have to master it. I think it has a pretty high skill cap. But I will try to get better in it, because I'm actually using the Friesland to practice the new Swedish destroyers. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a really good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.